How we doing, people? I got some truth out there for you. Should I stay or should I go? All right. Maybe I should run. Yeah. Sorry. It's been taking a while for me to get all this together. All right. I want to say a couple words first. I want to say a thank you to a few people. Alex Jones, Martin Brodell, a girl in Russia holding the sign up, Ted Nugent. All right, now we don't have a problem with Russian people. The problem is with Hillary and these assholes. There's so much here. All right. I found out that we're the biggest sponsor of terrorism, the U.S. We've been arming the Somali pirates, and we've been arming all the rebels, and we've been doing mass bombings, taking innocent civilians out for no reason. The Bushes are up for war crimes. Our government's up for war crimes. I got some sites for you to check that out. I'm sure you already know. I want to come across on a couple more items here. One of them is the Trump and Rosie fight. That Trump-Rosie fight, Rosie started. News crew started, actually. They ran up to Trump and said, what do you think about this? As he's walking past, and he leaned back and said something. And then they ran up to Rosie later. Oh, what do you think about what Trump said? And then old Rosie, being a pissed off licker, I'm sorry, but if you're going to be pissed off just for no reason, come on, man. An angry gay person, you people got to get rid of that shit. So she said something nasty, and she started a fucking fight. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I'm a little hyped up. I got a heart condition and everything. All right. The beauty pageant girl, whatever. Miss America, Trump went to bat for her. He didn't tell anybody, but he went to bat for her. She was going to lose her job. He got on the phone, and he told her, you know, hey, maybe we could do this. He was talking to one of the other guys, and he was saying, let's set up a workout, or let's set something up in a workout. And the other guy didn't argue. And she didn't argue. Trump didn't know. He got there, and all of a sudden he looked, and she gained 80 pounds. And what Trump said was, whoa, a pig or whatever? Come on, if a gay person, Trump's been in pageants. If a gay person said it, it would have been okay, huh? You know? She's Miss Piggy. Oh, I'm sorry. When you're in pageants, you tend to talk a little, you know, you tend to repeat what the gay people say and shit. Trump hangs around people, he repeats, you know, being in that type of environment. And she did gain 80 pounds, and he was going to bat for her. And then when he got there, they should have just told her she couldn't do it. They didn't do that. Trump was embarrassed. They were embarrassed. It didn't work out. That's how that worked. Okay. Now, Comey, he couldn't take everybody down. I know. All right. Let's get into some details here. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, of course. Sorry, man, I'm a little hyped up. I'm a little mad as hell about all this. I found some facts out about a few things. I thought I was ready here, but apparently I'm getting all scattered brain. The heart condition gets me a little going. You're going to really like this. I'm going to have to jump around because I'm a little scatterbrained. If you want some information about what's going on, I got it. You can go look. This guy found Obama's real identity. He's a king of some other country, a king's son. There's two sons. This guy's trying to collect the money because CIA actually used him for a picture as bin Laden. So he is bin Laden. He was in the picture and had a mask on and stuff. That guy proved it. I didn't believe him until I watched it. What is it? The hoaxofthecentury.com. You go to that, he's going to give you a couple more. Obamafile.com, and then Pigford versus G. Lickman. All right, and that to prove Obama's identity. Excuse my language. All right, we're gonna have to calm down here a little bit. They're already taking the homeless to the FEMA camps. Look, I've been locked up, what, 10 times? For being poor up here in Michigan. They don't give a fuck. They've already been locking people up. This shit sucks. They didn't care. I was paying. They didn't care. They locked me up for 2 months when I was paying. I'll try not to get into that. That's what gets my heart fucking going. All right, so we are the biggest terrorists. We're arming the Somali pirates. We're bombing fucking innocent villages. They're running like hell, and we're fucking doing it. Lucky I don't catch you fuckers. Now, I say that we need to give these people over to the other countries. I know we want to hang their ass. But South Africa wants fucking Bush. I'm sorry. South Africa wants Obama. I got to make sure I get my right notes. Maybe I should just start jumping into what I know here. Number one, you know, Bush-Cheney arrest warrants issued. You too. Number two, Alaskan Supreme Court judge calls for U.S. Marshals and FBI to arrest Congress and Obama. And that judge says if anybody gets in the way, arrest them too, because they're obstruction of justice. They know what they did when they were signed the bill was wrong. Arrest them too. And she made sure she sent that out to the FBI and Marshals. Number three, Queen Elizabeth, Pope Francis. Child trafficking, all the nasty stuff. It's true. Just like Clinton's. Oh. Number four, the underground tunnels. I was looking at the underground tunnels. I went through it. I did a couple views, and I went through a couple invoices to see what the hell they were doing down there. They got railroad tracks down there. They got cars fortified for mass transit. They got sprinkler system in the top of the cement. For what, a fire? No, that's to gas you. How do I know that? Well, because as I was going through it, I noticed that I'll just talk, I guess. I was going through their invoices, and I noticed that they had, I do got to get that paper. Excuse me, I'm still in heart condition. They had porthole structures placed underneath the streets. I looked at the invoice and I read it, and it told what streets they were placed under. One of them, it said the street it was placed under. Porthole structures. That means they're going to come out of the fucking street if they need to. They can come out. They got tunnels everywhere. Hell, the machine they got can dig 2 miles in a day. The big Bertha machine. So what they'll do is, I've seen this in a Twilight movie or something. They'll come at night, lights will be flashing. They got a plane, the government does, to take out the power. EMP, no radiation, individual targets, multi-firing, buildings, cities. They could hit you at night. They could come out, knock on your door. You go to answer the door, there ain't no lights. They can say gas. And they go, oh, hurry, hurry, emergency. You won't know. Come on, let's go. Come on, hurry, hurry. And next thing you know, where are they taking you? Don't get in the sewer. You get in that sewer, you're gone. They get you down there, and you're in that train. That train goes all the way down to Texas. And on the way, all the way down there, if you throw a fit, they gas you at the top, whatever, all the way down there, they have a freeze. I call it a chamber, but it was a freeze something. And it said to assist DHS in its basically to kill you, to assist, because there's mass grave sites right above in Texas. Mass grave sites, yeah, okay. Walmart. That is Walmartin. He's an ex-Nazi. He turned his wife in to the fucking Nazis. He's a rotten bastard. He shouldn't be rich. He shouldn't be nothing. I get done, I think Trump ought to seize all their assets. We'll have enough money. We need to go fucking take care of these people because of shit going on I'm going to get to in a minute. because they are fucking going to starve us. They're fucking running out of food and ain't telling no one. Fucking running the warehouse is dead. I fucking heard something like that. I got to check on it a little bit more, but I think they ain't telling us. A little more research. Yeah, mass grave site is in Houston, Texas, right at the end of the line where that freeze chamber is. They got concrete structures there, jails. All they do is put bars on it. And that's awful. They're fucking Nazis. They're going to kill you. That's what they were going to do. For the people who don't know. Okay, U.S. NATO plans to become global. NWO. Wait a minute. NWO. No. We have a couple problems in the world. NWO is trying to take over. NATO knows they're trying to take over. NATO said they're going to try to take over too to try to save the population. But in the process, they were going to be a communist country. Communist world, it'd be their world. Okay, so we're fighting NATO, we're fighting NWO, we're fighting Al Qaeda. We're not fighting Russia. Russia never did nothing to us. I can prove that. I can prove everything I say. You know, it's about the population, the depopulation agenda for the NWO. Most things people say, all you have to do is type on YouTube. This is the U.S. USA. What do we do in the USA? Boy, we're really good at keeping records, aren't we? All you have to do is just go through records. You type it in, it's usually out there. That's all you have to do. This shit's fucking sickening. Now, the Army General, if you go to Army Officer Obama's DHS intends to kill, he'll state on there, and he says on his Facebook that he doesn't have no problem doing what he's going to do. And he feels right now we don't have an army, and he'll take us right now. And that's what he said. He said he didn't want to get into more details right now, but he said he can do it. He's fucking pretty confident. I believe we can fucking take him just with fucking what we have. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. Everybody out there. Excuse me. I got to get my Bible around here. I don't have a gun. All I got is just a little knife, and somebody needs to send me a gun because I really believe I'd kill 20 of these bastards. I've been training this my whole life. I've been waiting for them to set underground bunkers around the world because I knew when they first did that, there was a problem. That's where that meteor comes in, because that meteor is going to wreak havoc. It ain't going to hit us. It's already zooping around. But the tail end of it's coming our way, slinging a couple things at us. And I think Russia knows they'll probably get hit somewhere over that way. Whether a rock or two hits, you're going to have that. You're going to have some water displacement. You're going to have a few problems. Also, the ocean current jet stream is slowed down 30% at least. It slows down. They say it's going to put us into another ice age, which makes sense. I say put all your submarines down there and shit and fucking make them drive all the way around the motherfucker and keep the fucker going. I got ideas to fix things. No one ever asked me shit because I'm the dumbest person in the world. I'm still hyped up. Now, come on. I'm up here in Michigan. I'm the only one trying to tell the story. Nobody else. I am the only one. They have blocked all the news. Nobody knows nothing up here. You can't see nothing on TV. Nobody's looking on YouTube. They're all playing their games. I feel like the guy before Paul Revere. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. But, yeah, and that's how I feel. No one's going to remember my name. I'm screaming, screaming, screaming. You know, or the little skinny Jewish person that's screaming what they're going to do to us, and nobody's listening. Come on. I watch these movies. I've seen it happen. And when I was watching these movies as a little kid, I'm like, oh, I'll never forget that. That happened to me. I'd be screaming too. Well, I am screaming. Why aren't you? We're so close right now. These people ain't going to get out of office because they're going to be hung. They're going to be shot. They can't leave the country at all. And they ain't going to be able to stay here. I'm surprised they're not all arrested right now. I've been doing this. I have to check on that. We do need to check on that food shortage. Because I know these people. I know what they're capable of. And I tell everyone else, nobody believes me. They're going to fucking starve us to death. They brought everyone in here. They were going to run out of food. Mass fucking panic. People screaming hungry just like over in the other fucking countries. Go to YouTube and see. They're all screaming and crying because they're hungry. They're going to do it to us. I tell you what, you think you guys can hide anywhere? You can't hide to nowhere. You can get an army if you want. You ain't going to hide. You ain't going to hide. Ain't no way. Because we will get you. And guess what? Our army's around too, motherfuckers. I think everybody should get their guns and be ready. But U.S. is the #1 terrorist. It broke my heart when I found that out. It's all been about drugs and fucking poppy fields. Back in the 70s, my cousin told me, big dealer back, I live in Michigan, close to Detroit. My cousin told me, they called him Big Poppy Bush. That was his name. He was working for the CIA. He was running drugs through the bodies, the cavities of the dead soldiers. There was an investigation, and it didn't go anywhere. Nobody found nothing. They kept running the drugs. My cousin told me everything. There ain't nothing stopped. These people been doing it. It's been all about drugs and money the whole time and fucking killing people and slaughtering and smiling. Obama went on TV laughing about drones. Oh, you gonna date my daughter? I'll drone you. He wasn't joking. And what happened was the Tribunal Council seen him joking about that and they're pissed off because he dropped fucking drones on fucking civilians. And then he goes on TV laughing about it. Thinks it's funny, gonna drone a kid. And that kid thinks he was joking. No, he wasn't joking. This is a rotten motherfucker. He is not American. He wasn't born here. His brother is actually the king in another country now, I believe, if his dad ain't dead. Because when his dad shipped him off, because if they grew up, one of them would have killed each other, fighting for the throne, because that's what happened with him and how he got the throne. It always happens that way. Our friends are Russia, Chile, and Hawaii. We have to recheck everything. We can't trust nothing these people been telling us, nothing they've been doing. We have to go back and look at every other time we did a study on a drug with Bill Gates involved and any one of these people, because they lied to us. And then the way we'll pay for it is we have to sue the people who falsified the documents. We need to seize the money from all these people, Bill Gates and everything. Just seize all their fucking money. It doesn't matter. When they send stuff over, drugs to kill people, and they did it on purpose and didn't care because Bill Gates says it on TV, on YouTube. I've seen it. They don't care. These people are fucking so rich, they just don't give a fuck about none of us. And it ain't all the rich people. It ain't Trump. It's just a few rich people that live NWO that think they're special. Trump's a family man. Let me tell you. I know what Trump is. I follow Trump's life, just like I follow Putin. I know who Putin is. Putin is actually a good guy. Oh, well, he doesn't have like gays in his country. You know why? Because people like Hillary Clinton, fucking the Clintons and shit, and our government, top government officials. Clintons mostly, as far as I know. But government officials in Congress and shit, and then fucking they're being blackmailed because of it. You can tell McCain, I'm sorry, McCain, but you look like you didn't want to agree to that last one, being blackmailed. You know, they threatened to kill people. What are you going to do? CIA goes into a fucking sheriff's office and threaten to kill the sheriff and his whole fucking family if you don't do the story the way they say? No, these people all need to be brought down, every one of them. And we need to seize all their assets because everything they own and all the riches, all these fucking rich ass bastards in NWO are going to get their shit taken from them. Russia, we will stand with you. American people stand with you. Why do I say that? Because I remember Vladimir Putin giving money for heating things in the winter, giving discounts and stuff, whatever they call it. He was helping us out in the wintertime because he knows how our government is. He felt sorry for us because he knew our government was bad, not us. I'm sorry. I like watching Russian people on TV. They're funny. You know, they all beat some ass in a heartbeat. You know, I'm sure they laugh at our hillbillies or whatever rednecks too. Hey, I'm a little bit of whatever you want to call. That's all right. Name calling's fine. We're all cool. This is to the brothers. We need you, man. We need you to get your guns. We don't want to riot. We don't want to shoot. We want to just be ready. Because if you riot, they're going to call out the National Guard. I mean, they're going to call out if they call martial law, they can start shooting. They're going to round up. They're going to start taking you down there. You're going to be going in camps. As soon as they call martial law, they've already got it figured out. You're heading to the camp. If you resist, they'll shoot you on the spot. I know these people. They will shoot you right on the spot. If you argue, they can shoot you. Ken? No, they will. Oh, this is America. Once martial law is called, all bets are off. And that general looks like he wants to be in charge so fucking bad. We need to get these people out from underneath the ground. They got miles of tunnels all through here, Canada. We got to see where the tunnels are leading to, too, because they're going a long way. They could be going underneath the ocean. You never know if you go 2 miles a day. They've been doing this for 40 years. Digging tunnels and planning this for 40 years. How do I know? I went online, and it was a German-speaking NWO or NATO person. No, it was NWO, and he was bragging and saying how naive the American people are and how the plan's going great to bring the refugees in to destabilize the country, and how when all this is over with, how they're going to come in and just clean us up, and how stupid we really are to fall for this. I didn't fall for it. I knew Bush's in the beginning. I knew Cheney right away. Well, come on, war crimes, you can tell right away as soon as they say something stupid. They're making you brain dead. You know how? You guys need to check that out too. They're doing it with the cell phones and shit. You need to go check out that Project Bluebeam, because they're messing with the cell phones and they got satellites in the sky to project images. So if you see anything weird, they're projecting shit down and trying to get you to think, oh, it's the end of time. And then they're trying to merge it into one God or whatever. And oh, we're all going to follow. Sorry, Christian faith, you ain't going to ruin this. You can merge it in fucking 20 in one Mohammed. It ain't going to work. One neutral, it ain't going to work. My God's my God. You ain't never going to go nowhere. Christian faith is strong. Chemtrails. We need to stop them chemtrails because they are doing some shit up there. You guys need to check this out. If you want to know a little more about that beam or chemtrails, on Control Faster movie gives you a little bit of an idea. I haven't seen that movie yet. That update on NWO Project Bluebeam. See? NWO Project Bluebeam. They're running the show on that one. They're running. NWO is our top government, the top richest people in the world, Bill Gates. We need to go through the videos of them in their meetings and pick them out and arrest them. Go through all the media, go through all the meetings and try to find anything that correlates with them heading that way. Now, I watched a video saying something like child trafficking and stuff, and Hillary awful. And they said something about bringing one up to Michigan to the governor's mansion. When they said that right away, I was thinking governor. I knew. Granholm. She was German. She ruined our fucking state. She ruined it. I got locked up 10 times for child support, even when I was paying. I got locked up 2 months paying. Referee told me I was innocent, still did 2 months. They don't care what you say. I'm looking for a job. I just got out of a job a month ago. A month. You show up at court, it's $1,000 or 30 days. It's what they were doing. They start that in the beginning to get you hooked the first 3 or 4 times. First 3 times, I didn't even know what was going on. 2 weeks shutdown in July, 2 weeks shutdown in December. By the 3rd time, it dawned on me, oh man, it's shut down. That's why I keep getting locked up every year and a half. They didn't care if the money was coming out or not. All right, another thing. They've been locking the poor up. They rounded the poor up. We need to go get them. Give me a gun, I'll go by myself. We need to go get our poor. They made them poor. They made me poor. They locked me up repeatedly, run me down, run our economy down. They've been feeding us through nasty drug stuff that don't work. They've been doing everything in their power. And I got videotape on YouTube of them doing things, saying that they're doing things just to decrease the population. There's some stars involved in this too. Movie theater or university, whatever you want to say down there. The trouble is there's blackmail involved too. So if you don't do what they say, they kill you. People end up dead left and right everywhere. You know, they kill your whole family. They ain't joking. These people don't fuck around. You know, what are you going to do? You know, if you love your family, you can't trust nobody. You know what? I would have went for him anyway. You know what I would have done? I would have done it myself. With a stiletto. Sorry. I'm non-violent. But this child stuff has got me so upset. Locked me up 10 times because I couldn't afford to pay because you fucking kept on running me down to the ground till I had a heart attack. Now you won't give me Social Security and won't even help me. I live at 15338 Allen Road, Taylor, Michigan, 48180. I have no money. I want to defend myself. The only thing I have is a knife. Oh, I found a Bowie knife in the tree too. I'm sorry, I do got that. I got to clean it up. I stoned it and everything. That was years ago. I found it in a tree rusted when I was hunting. That's all I got. But I guarantee I could take quite a few. All I need is a gun because I can get me a gun from one of them. Sorry, I've been training for this my whole life. I've been vigilant my whole life. I've been watching my whole life. Ain't nobody ever snuck up on me. Nobody. I seen them coming. Been watching you. Been watching all of you. I'm glad they're going to get them. I'm glad they're getting them all. I expect tomorrow everybody to be arrested. Everybody going down. They just got to make sure to try to get one big bundle. Otherwise, no, I wouldn't have. I would just, whoever's involved, resign from Congress and leave now, and they might leave you alone. They've done made that clear. Just go. I turn in my resignation. If they burn you, they burn you. They're going to burn you anyway. If you stay in, they're going to burn you. You know, they don't want to do them. They want to try to clear this up. So just, if you're crook and get out, you're being blackmailed. Just say I was being blackmailed. I couldn't help it. My family's involved, you know, and get out. But if you're involved, I hope they get your ass. Child, I hope. Lock me up. No, I'm sorry. You gave me a heart attack. I'm down to 135, and they won't even give me fucking food half the time. Social Security turned me down. Lock me up with them. I won't kill them. I'm non-violent. Been non-violent my whole life. This is war. So I got to do what I got to do for my country and my God. My family. my neighbor. I'm fighting for all of Michigan because nobody else knows. And what are they going to do? All I do is tell people. I try to, they think I'm nuts, don't want to come down around me no more. So I'm alone. That's okay. Send me some money. Yeah, and I don't need nothing fancy. I know that's the worst thing in the world to say. But I tell you what, if the things don't happen, I would use the money for my granddaughter. All right, I think I covered everything. Yeah, these emotional times. Find all this shit out. All right, we need to check on some things. You got to check on your water. If we have a rotten winter because jet stream slows down in the ocean, we're going to have a rotten winter. And it's going to get rough. It could get real bad. It could not get better. We need to get them subs out there and get going around, because we get them subs going around in that water, then maybe it'll help keep it going a little bit. We need to try to get it going. Right at this point, I think they're going to try to get out of that damn sub with all this shit going to happen. But as soon as this problem ends, we need to try to, I can get shit going. I can do anything. I can think of any solution. I'm a problem solver. Oh, another thing, very important. They're going to be coming up through the sewers. If they do, or maybe they'll dig another hole with that inertia machine, just come straight up anywhere. That Bertha machine. I say we weld the fucking sewer shut. We can find where the entry points, because they got them marked on the map. Maybe the invoice will tell you more where they're at. I only looked at one invoice and I was in a hurry writing shit down, trying to get it all straight. I think we ought to go around and weld everything shut. And I think we ought to be ready. I think we ought to be vigilant. We need to check the power grid. If any power goes out anywhere, somebody needs to be watching this. We don't know what technology they have. I'm telling you what technology our government had. That playing the fucking EMP, they could take out little, they could be already took out towns or small cities, and never know. Up north or small communities. Take them down the sewer, put them in the trade, take them down there. They could already be fucking in the mass graves already, and we wouldn't know. That's how they did it in the Twilight Zone. Wasn't Nazis, I don't believe. I think it was space aliens, but either way, they do it in the middle of the night is the best undercover. They've been moving at night. I've been hearing trains at night. The humming you've been hearing, the funny humming, it was that inertia machine. I heard it. I heard it go past. I was wondering what the hell that humming was. There wasn't no train. They've been moving shit at night. They've been moving shit on trains. We got tanks. They got all kinds of shit here. Now, okay, now I'm going to tell this to the armies. The NWO, throw your weapons down, go home. Get the fuck out of here. Run away. Run as far as you can, because we're coming for you. That's all there is to it. FEMA, we're going to take care of you. Whoever's in there, that general, oh yeah, he's going to try to fight. To the service members, we don't have a problem with you. You're following orders. You did what you do. You're here. You didn't do nothing. All right? Put your weapons down, get on a plane and go home. NATO, put your weapons down, get on a plane and go home. Leave your weapons here, leave your tanks here. Thank you very much for the equipment. Go home, get on a plane and go home. If you don't, you will waken the sleeping giant. You don't. I am telling you, we are waking up right now. All the wars were started because of drugs. All the killings, just because they want to. People, let's get together. Let's do something, all right? My first broadcast. I'm sorry, I'm not that good at it. Maybe I need to take some Ritalin before I do it. I will stay vigilant. I'm up here guarding Michigan. I'm trying to talk to the brothers. I've been texting them online, see if I can get to them. I know how to talk to people. If you want, I'll go talk to the fucking army. I know how to talk to people. Tell them plain and simple. Get on a plane and leave. No, you ain't taking no gun with you. You ain't taking no guns with you. All your guns, all your ammo, all your tanks are staying here. Everybody in Europe, you better fucking put it all down and go home. Why? Because Trump don't play that. Trump's going to stand with Russia. Russia has not done anything, and we can prove it. Hillary been all lies and everything. Russian people are real nice. We like you, comrades. Anyone else out there that doesn't want to put it down, well, when we get done cleaning house, we're going to turn our eyes outward and look out and see what's going on. We're not going to put up with tyranny. Trump ain't going to put up with it. He's a family man. Anybody hurting a kid, he'll come for you. Ain't no doubt. That's where him and Putin stand strong when it comes to kids. That's why I like Putin. He won't let you hurt a kid. He'd kill you first. They don't let open gays in public because they were taking advantage of kids. Child trafficking was real big. So they banned open gay. That's all. He's got some good points. Sure, I know who he is. They love him. We can't overthrow his government, and that's what Hillary did. Hillary targeted governments. Illegal to target governments. Illegal to target leaders, dictators of the governments. This is all known facts. I had teachers that taught me things, and they would repeat it. They said, Pearl Harbor, never forget. Never forget. I didn't. He also said, World War II, never forget. I didn't. All right. So next, who we after? Any of you other countries out there, Great Britain, you know what? Fuck your parliament. Because we're going to straighten you out too. All you guys fucking start resigning. Because if we find your crook and find your crooked ass doing anything, we're coming for you. We ain't going to play that shit no more. There's some fucking nasty shit you people did. And if you did it on your own, you deserve what you get. If you're being blackmailed or threatened, well, blackmailed, you get what you get, I guess. And threatened, your family, well, we understand a little bit. Because it's hard to stop a fucking, I'm sorry. Martin, and I'm going to have to find my Bible so we don't do that no more. I will find it today. But we will stop tyranny. Trump, excuse me, Trump will stand strong. Watch out. We're coming for you. Put your weapons down and go home. Anybody that doesn't, you're not going to make it. Leave Russia alone. Putin, American people stand with you. I'll spread the word. All right. Harry Lewis Wendell, sign off. Team America, Michigan. To the power.